So I've been talking to the kid about how he needs to work on getting a job and everything, and but at the same time, it's going to be hard for him to have a job and do football and band and all these things at the same time as working a job, so that way he can get a car, get his license, do all that stuff. And I was like, well, hey, why don't you just work for yourself and get some beehives, and you can work pretty much once a year and just save your money up and use that for your gas and everything. And I was like, you can use these bee traps that I have and get started that way. And so we moved them from over here. They were sitting basically underneath that brown box because we had them just using it for stands to hold that hive up. And I was like, we'll move them over here, and we put some comb inside of it and baited them up with some lemongrass oil. And I kind of jokingly said, hey, you could even get so lucky as to catch bees by just leaving this set right here. And that was not yesterday, but the day before, and it was at night. It was like 10 at night. And then yesterday, my wife is hanging clothes on the clothesline right here, you can see. And I'm walking out talking to her, and here is these bees just flying around this freaking trap sitting here. And these two traps actually weren't even connected together. They were sitting side by side. So I stood them up and put them together as one trap, so they're connected. In the middle there's a hole so they can get through. And there was bees swarming all over this thing by the time the kid got home from school. And it's not even quite noon yet. And so the bees are just starting to kind of gear up for the day. But there's already been a couple dozen bees out here swarming around on this thing. And I am telling you right now, I think this kid is going to get so stupid lucky. And just by setting this thing on the ground right here and going to school the next day and had bees when he come home, I think that he's actually going to get lucky. I'm watching right now, and I don't see any swarms up in the tree yet, but for the amount of activity that was at this trap yesterday, I told him I'm pretty certain that he just got so lucky, and he's going to end up with his first swarm just after a couple minutes worth of work and waiting 12 hours. I'm going to keep an eye on it and keep you guys updated, but I promise you this is going to end up taking, or at least I'm really confident this is going to end up taking.